So, I was thinking about getting a new credit card. I saw an offer for a store credit card at my favorite clothing store, and it seemed like a good deal.
I'm not sure I'd recommend that. Store credit cards can be tricky.
Okay, I'm starting to see your point. What about buy now, pay later services? Are those any better?
They can be a good option for some people, but they also have their drawbacks. They're not reflected in your credit report, so they don't help you build credit.
That's interesting. So, they're more like a short-term loan than a credit card?
Exactly. And they can be tempting because they make it easy to spend more than you can afford. It's important to use them responsibly and only for purchases you can afford to pay back quickly.
I see. So, it sounds like both store credit cards and buy now, pay later services can be risky if you're not careful.
That's right. It's always best to be cautious and do your research before you commit to anything.
Thanks for the advice. I'm definitely going to think twice before I sign up for any store credit cards or buy now, pay later services.
You're welcome. It's always better to be safe than sorry when it comes to your finances.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Well, they often have really high interest rates. If you don't pay your balance in full each month, you could end up paying a lot more than you bargained for.
That's true. I didn't even think about that. I was just excited about the discount they were offering.
I understand. It's easy to get caught up in the moment, but it's important to do your research before you sign up for anything.
You're right. I should definitely read the fine print. What else should I be aware of?
Another thing to watch out for is deferred interest. Some store credit cards offer a 0% interest period, but if you don't pay off the balance by the end of that period, you'll be charged all the interest that accrued during that time.
Wow, that's a real trap. I've never heard of that before.
It's definitely something to be aware of. It's best to avoid store credit cards altogether unless you're absolutely sure you can pay them off in full each month.